Hey guys, how are you? So there's an issue with Facebook this morning and going live on my regular live feed that I usually do from my computer. And so that where I have all the information set up and all the pictures and everything of that I want to show you today. And here's the irony of it all. I was going to have so much fun. Is that Jacob? Jamie, hi. Annette, Jean, hi. So I was going to have so much fun with you guys today. But you know what I'm going to do? We're still going to have fun. I'm going to try to do it this way. I'm going to turn this camera around. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Maggie. So I think what I'm going to do is turn my camera around here. And we're still going to do this because I really planned a fun show today. Good morning, Serena. I'm having some issues on Facebook, and it's not letting me do my regular live. Look at that gorgeous Serena Buski painting behind me, though, right? You can really see it from here. I can't tell my right from my left. Good morning, Eunice. Good morning, Kathleen. Good morning, Rocha. Oh, my goodness. All right, so let's do this. So here's what I want to say about this morning. It's almost as if this artist knew in the 17th century, in the 1600s, that we would need him so desperately today. And I tell you that Jacob Krishner is going to, this I believe, hi Andrew, good morning. Thank you so much for my birthday shout out. I've been waiting for that since the winter. Thank you. Andrew, I'm having real technical issues with my Facebook today, and I can't get my live stream on. So basically, I just want to do this show and not disappoint anybody. So I'm going to do this very ad hoc and kind of crazy. I'm still trying to get on and I can't. Okay, so we're going to do it this way. Good morning, Mom. Good morning, Alan. So guys, please bear with me. This is like technical hell, but technical hell, but we're just going to figure it out. So I'm going to turn the camera around. And so what I want to say is I really feel like this show is perfect for some of my male viewers. 1, Jacob. 2, Andrew. And you'll see what I mean, okay? So it's almost as if in the 17th century, Franz Hals absolutely knew that we needed him and we needed a laugh. So you could see me there. We needed him desperately. Good morning, Duncan. Look at this portrait work. So let me take you on a little adventure. You're going to be able to see my whole system here the way I do it because of our technical issues, but it's behind the scenes. It's behind the scenes at Cheryl. Let me see, where's my, oh, here it is, I put it up. Okay, so let's go here. Here we go, see? All right, tell me if you're having trouble seeing. Okay, so Mom, I'm having technical issues, but Jacob still says good morning to the famous Phyllis. I love it. Everybody just goes with it and comes along. Okay, so you're in a museum, and we're in the Renaissance Gallery, and it's all very beautiful and proper and lovely, and we just, oh good, Don, you see it, and we just want, to sit in that beautiful sofa and look at Renaissance art and contemplate and think, and then we decide to just transition over to the Dutch in the 17th century, and Franz Hals gives us the most amazing look at portraiture. We are talking about being in the bar, having a few drinks, a few pints, red-faced body, fun. This man knew how to have fun. He's an artist, a heavy drinker, and just, although he did his proper portraits, even in his proper group portraits, I want you to look at, if you can through this really bad system, look at this. He even manages, let me see if I can go up closer, to get these personalities. Look at these personalities of these people. I mean, honestly, Jacob, look at these women. This is right up your alley. Look at this, right up your alley to really criticize and have some fun with. So just lay it on, go ahead. Look at this portraiture, whether he's giving us a body, young gypsy woman, or he's giving us this kind of proper look. I I could stare at these all day and just think about, what are these women thinking? What's the life that they lived? What's their end game here? So look what he does. He brings us like Grandma Walton. It does, Jacob. It looks like Grandma Walton. But look what he does. Hi, good morning, Robert. I'm sorry about my shaky camera. I should have my ceremonic set up, and I don't, because I didn't expect to do this. So look at this guy with the kids around him, and it's like they're all in the bar, or they're all having fun, or they're just red-faced and adorable. And no matter what, let's go back to this one because Stephanie made a comment on it. Second from the left, right, Jacob? Yeah. No matter what issues they're dealing with, it seems like they're having fun. And what he does, what I love what Hals does, is even though he's being commissioned for important paintings, so to speak, when I say important, I mean, the upper class and the upper crust, he is also in the bars and in the pubs, and he's doing some really fun paintings. And so look at this guy. He's the Laughing Cavalier. I love the names too. He's the Laughing Cavalier, but look at that face. I just want to know what he's thinking and what he's hiding behind that grin and what he knows that we don't know. So Hals has been, and the reason I brought him up on more of like our Theory Thursday was that he's been heavily criticized for being slapdash. His technique of painting is yeah, that's smirk, right, Stephanie? Oh my God, look at this guy. Pickled Herring is the name of this, okay? Look at this guy. So it's almost, so he's been criticized as being slapdash, right? Kind of like he just threw the paint on the canvas. But you know what? That's not true. That's not true at all. I mean, to a certain extent, you're seeing what's happening is the end result is being seen, and then therefore the notion is that it's slapdash. But what it is we're looking at the Baroque period, and which is it's after the Renaissance, and what we get, just like in the Greek period, after the high classical Greek, when we got the Hellenistic, the capturing of the moment, it's, oh my God, Jacob, wait, now I have to go back because you said that. It's Cheech Marin. Oh. See, we needed fun today. We needed to laugh a little bit, right, on this Thursday? Yeah, it's Cheech Marin. I love it. So what we get in the Baroque period is we get this catching of a moment. And it's almost like this quickness is happening. And that's what I see, hi, Christopher, in his painting, is that there's this quickness that even though he's working in oil, it is so quick. And this notion of it being slapdash, I'm not so sure that's true, as opposed to just this exuberance. Yeah, Serena Busky, thank you. For fearless use of color in the face reminds me of Alice Neal. Oh, I should have posted an out. Let's post an Alice Neal, Serena. Can you post one that you're talking about on this feed after? Here we go. Here's another guy. Boy with Loot. I have a feeling that it's going to look like this on the Boston College campus in a few weeks, except without the fancy clothing. All these young kids in bars, drinking and having fun. Love of life. Yes. Love of life, no matter what station one finds themselves. And that's what we need for today. A love of life and exuberance. Look at these people. Hello, well done. Thank you. I'm just, yeah, let me see if I can get this really. Look at this. I love the guy. I mean, he looks like he's just so drunk, and he's going to kind of maul this woman. And then the other guy is looking over her shoulder, and he's looking like he's interested in her. And it's just so much fun. And I need to go to this bar right away and have some fun. And who wants to join me? The guy in the middle looks like Victor French. Jacob is so funny. All right, look who we have here. The quickness adds energy and supports their personalities. Yes, Kathleen, Jessica, thank you very much for that. From an artist perspective, that's absolutely true. It's that quickness that helps him or assists him in really bringing this to life in such a fresh and exciting way, right? So look at this guy, the militiaman holding a Birkemeyer, or the merry drinker. Let's just call it what it is, the merry drinker. I love it. I love it. Now, we're talking about the same time as Rembrandt, and I didn't put a Rembrandt piece in because I just kind of wanted to focus on this fun. And, you know, Rembrandt, obviously an amazing artist, but much more his portraits don't tell this same story. Look at this. I swear to you, this looks like my son when he was 5 years old or 6 years old. Didn't want to wash his hair, didn't want to brush his hair, but smile ear to ear and just love of life. I love it. So he's nicknamed the Merry Franz by his biographers, and he's the Dutch Golden Age painter Frans Hals, and he's known for his, I'm going to read a little bit for you, portraits of lively and often inebriated people. I love this part. And an avid drinker himself, the artist met some of his subjects during outings to local bars in Dutch Harlem. Many of his sitters were lower class individuals and include a prison inmate, a comedian, and a nurse. And I swear to you, that's my friendship list. Seriously. And nothing's better. I could name the people from that on those are I call close friends. By painting their portraits, Hal afforded them a luxury traditionally reserved for the upper class. Just as Hals depicted his sitters in a new light, the museum in Harlem, his museum in the Netherlands has brought a fresh perspective to his work because the way they're exhibiting it, which I love, which is different from what you see, as I said, in the Renaissance galleries. All right, let me pull back. Look at this guy. Look at these guys. This is a banquet of the officers of the St. George Civic Guard. Again, I'm going to pull in close. It's proper. They're much more proper people, upper crust. But he gets the personalities in a group portrait like no artist I have ever seen. I'm telling you, a writer could just write a screenplay off of this, right? Do you see that? It's just great stuff. Great stuff. And I just felt like we needed just a wonderful, that kind of wonderful laugh for today. I have a picture. I have one of my favorites now. Where's the original? I'm going to show you. Wait, my detail. Nothing's working today. And you know what? And this is for all the artists and everybody, and even when it's not working, just make it work. Well, you figure out a way and you make it work, right? What else can you do? What else can we do in life? We just have to make it work. I'm flipping through. I'm showing you what I'm doing because I'm looking for one specific piece to show you. And for some reason, I had it and now I don't. So what I'm going to do is move it over to here. Okay, so this is a detail of a piping, of a boy with a pipe of piping. What am I talking about? Love that. Giving them what they originally wouldn't have. Yeah, that's true. What a wonderful gift that his art is. It really is, Maggie. It's just a gift. When I walk, and when I'm at the Met and I go from the Renaissance Gallery into the Baroque Gallery, which is the next one by order of, by numeric order in terms of years, you just leave, you leave the iconic, let me see if I can talk to you at the same time. You leave that kind, all the icons of the Renaissance and the beauty and the religious portraiture and all of that. And then you come into exuberance and real people. And they're just like, this guy is twisting and he's kind of looking right at you in the gallery and he just takes you in and you realize how great real life is, how great it is to be alive and to feel that and enjoyment of being in a pub and having friends and just living a life. And I love this piece. This is not the whole piece. I thought I had it in here, but for some reason it didn't. I'm going to try to find it. It's a detail of boy smoking a pipe. And what I wanted you to see here in the detail is that, quote unquote, and please artists weigh in, what they called this kind of slapdash look at a way of his painting, those very heavy brush strokes, quick brush strokes, but also you see the brush stroke, which at the time was not considered what you would do. Kylo Ren. Jacob, you're so funny. So look, I mean, even look underneath, like right here, you could see the white paint under his eye, right? You could see, hi Stephanie. You can see just these heavy brush strokes. Stephanie, for anybody who's just joined us, we're having technical issues, and so this is the way I'm showing this today, because I did not want us to miss our show. Because you know what? Technical issues and things always happen, but we're going to continue on and we're going to work through it. So, yeah, Maggie, merriment, total merriment. I love it. There's another detail I want to show you, but of course the technical issues are just... Okay, look at this one. I wanted the detail of the hand, okay? Look at the hand. Look at the painting on the hand. Look at all the white paint there that you see the brush strokes. You see them. And again, at the time, it's not considered. There's not that refinement. Yeah, it's really great when you can get up close, Stephanie, and look at the brush strokes. The museum doesn't like you to go too close, but we always try to do that as well. So let me do that a little. Look at this. I mean, if we took this out and kind of extrapolated on this looks like a much more of an abstract work, right? Just right in here. Right in here. Maybe this works better than my other. Yeah, I just love it. Look at the nails. Right? He just has given so much life to his portraiture. He's just, the teeth. Oh my God, it's just hilarious. He's just given so much life and energy. And look at the hair. Look at the layers, you know, between the hair, because of all the light and the shade and that thick brush stroke, that he's able to really get almost like this shag haircut. It's like Farrah Fawcett from the 70s. Look at his eyes. This boy could not be any cuter. I mean, to me, this is quintessential boy. Good morning, Mark. Mark, we're having technical issues, so I'm having to work like this today. And we're talking about Frans Hals. And Frans has fun. He brings the fun. And so we're really excited about, but for me, a theory Thursday about the brush strokes and the notion that he's slapdash, but he's not. I don't think he's anything but. Look at this nose. To me, this is quintessential little boy. You know, gritty, dirty, in a good way. Happy. Oh, I like that, Kathleen. Exposing brushwork to expose their true personalities. Yes. Just that, you know, there's nothing like, honestly, there's nothing like little boys. I have a little boy who's no longer little. He's 18 now, and I have to tell you, when I remember that laugh and that smile at that age, oh, there's nothing like it. Look at these people. Love it. Hi, Rena. Jacob, I'd say to you, don't you want to go to a bar with them, but I have a feeling you already do, and you don't invite me. And so you got to think about that. You got to, you know, think about why I'm not invited to this party. I love her. Love the gypsy woman. Brushstrokes are what artists use. Color correction is the film equivalent. Oh, that's interesting. In the moment with his paint application and also capturing their personalities of joyous moods. Yeah. Oh, Jacob's not a drinker. Well, that just ruined it for me, right? Jacob, come on. No, I'm kidding. But you know what? You can, in London, everybody goes to pubs. And yeah, your personality doesn't need, and it's not about drinking. It's more of a place in Europe. People go to pubs. Whole families go to pubs. It's more of a place of a gathering and having fun. Okay, so a few of these people may be inebriated, but it's more of the notion of gathering and music. And so we moved from the Renaissance, right, where the gatherings were in cathedrals. And now, you know, Hals brings us into real life, which I love so much. Remarkably expressive and lively for the time. I absolutely agree with you, Mark. Look at this. I love her. I really do. And look at the background. Isn't that stunning? Let me see if I can show you another one. But this guy really, again, if anybody's writing a screenplay, use him. Here's a story for you if you can write. I want to know what he's thinking. Hi, Donald. Thank you for joining us. This is Smart Start, and it's a way to start your day for those of you who are new. And I'm having technical issues, so we have a shaky cam today and not my usual setup. But you know what? We're going to do it. Oh, Lord, I can be the life of the room with a glass of water in my hand. Jacob, you're the life of this thread. So I can absolutely see that. Zach Galifianakis could play this guy. I agree with you. See, we needed to have fun today. We needed to have some fun. And Hals gives us fun. Remember, we come from the Renaissance, which we all love and revere. And then we get this. And I just love it. I just really love it. So I am really sorry about our technical difficulties, but you know what? In a way, I'm not. Oh, here's the piece. I'm sorry. Let's go back. Here's the boy with the smoker, okay? This is the smoker. Look at him. And you know what I love about this piece? Does anybody notice anything that's a little different? I don't know if you can notice it in this picture. Look at the shape of the piece. It's a kind of diagonal, right? Diamond shape. Somewhat. I love that. And this is at the Met. Hi, Cheryl. Thank you for joining us. Cheryl, this is Smart Starts, a way of starting our day, looking at some artwork. We're looking at the artwork of Frans Hals, but I'm having technical difficulties. Diamond, thank you, Eunice. And so I have to show it this way instead of my usual two-shot and my whole setup, my OBS setup. So Frans Hals gives us just this exuberance. And yes, the shape of it is this a diamond, and it's oil on panel. And just look at the fun here. She is having just so much fun looking at him, looking at us, enticing us to kind of jump in and be with them and enjoy life and enjoy the fun. And I feel like now the joke's on us. I feel like Hals felt like you people in the 21st century America in 2017 are going to need a good laugh. And you are totally right. Yeah, Kathleen, it's a panel, but it's a diamond shaped panel. Let me show you. See that? I can use my hand. It goes like this. Okay, it goes, I'm sorry. Yeah. So let's go back to, now we can see. You get to really see. Hi, Elio. You know what? He kind of works at the same time as Rembrandt, Mark. You bring up a really good point. Maybe a little earlier. But, and also Vermeer, right? This is kind of the time frame of the Dutch Golden Age. And let me read you something. As early as the 17th century, people were struck by the vitality of Frans Hals' portraits because they didn't see that. We didn't see that we didn't see that with Rembrandt. You saw something else, and a much more serious way. He's a very naughty boy, Tom Estes, and I think it takes one to know one. So it seems to me that you entered at the right time. Hi, Chris. So here's the deal, guys. For those of you who are joining, I'm having technical issues. So I'm going to turn the camera on me because I'm sure Tom will want to comment on what I chose to wear today, which, you know. So I'm having technical issues, and I wasn't able to get on my regular two-shot. So what I did was I just used my phone, and I'm shooting it at my computer. So we're looking at Frans Hals today because I feel like he knew that at this time somehow he would need, that America would need to see this work and have a good laugh, because we are not laughing. I love this. Okay, so for those of you who just joined us, look at this. He gets these portraits of, our upper crust typical portraits of the period, but nobody can do it. I mean, I want to know what these women are thinking, or the lives that they lived, or when's the last time they had any kind of fun at all, right? And then he changes that up. It's because he goes into the bars. Good morning, Steve. And he goes right into the bars and he has a ball. He's there drinking and having fun with people and living life. And so I feel like that's what we all need to do. We need to go visit Tom Estes in London, and we need to go into a pub and laugh and enjoy ourselves a little bit, because that's the world we live. Well, right, the commission is different. That's absolutely right, Mark. However, even though the commission, even though it's more staid, I want you to look at these commissions as somebody who really, every single personality is different. He brings to each person a level of personality that you do not see in portraiture. Okay, Don, just a quick anecdote. Back in the early 70s, a friend and I traveled cross country and we would do pencil sketches for drinks. Don, I like that anecdote. Thank you very much. That's great. If you were here and I was in a bar and you did a pencil sketch, I would certainly buy you a drink. I definitely would. Good morning, Anne. So even with our technical difficulties, I think we had a lot of fun today. Jacob says I have better ratings than Fox News, which I'm not happy with Fox News, as you all know, can imagine. But yeah, thanks, Jacob. You're sweet. Hi, Mike. So I'm going to leave you today. Hi, Laurel. I'm going to leave you today with, let's see which piece we should leave you today with. Let's leave with what I call William when he was 5. Because this was, I'm telling you, I feel like this was my son when he was that age. And again, I say this with tremendous love. He was dirty, didn't want to take a bath, ran around half naked, not this kid, but just exuberant boy, full of life. Those red lips that they have at that age, just so much fun. Did the drawings get better or worse with drinking, Don? I think we should all find out. He's having a blast. Look at the guy in the background. Which one is this? Don, Mark, that you're talking about, right? Yeah, they're having a blast. They're all having a blast, and we should too. So let me camera into me. Hey, so thank you so much for joining for this Smart Start that was really kind of crazy because something wasn't working on Facebook this morning, but it was really a lot of fun. Let me read some, let's see. So I love Franz Hals. Really take a look at those personalities and that kind of exuberance and merriment and joy. And even with everything that was going on at that time, people found joy and happiness, and so should we. So I will see everybody tomorrow. We're going to play Guess Who tomorrow. So looking forward to seeing you then. Let me see what Maggie says. Fun show, thank you. The glitch added to the fun. I think so too, Maggie. So much fun. I have to head down to the Lower East Side. I have to put together my show because I'm going to be on Cheddar tomorrow. So it's going to be something, I'm picking something a lot of fun for Cheddar tomorrow. And I think you'll enjoy that. Let me see what else. Thank you. You're welcome. You like the ruffles? Yeah, I did it for that kind of Elizabethan thing. I thought of you, Tom. Thank you. Thank you, Kathleen. Okay, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Write it on this feed. I don't even know what this feed is going to look like, but everybody have a really great day. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.